What's going on, guys? This is just an addition to my first RGH 3 hack tutorial video that I did. Link to the first video will be down in the description. The purpose of this video is to just show that I can in fact clean up the soldering that I did in the first video. You can see in the first video here I had 30 gauge wire and I soldered the resistor directly to the board. I'm just going to be cleaning that up a little bit today. It can be done a little bit better. So I actually have 28 gauge wire now today. A little bit thicker. It's colorful so we can get fun with that. And I also have a 22K resistor that's recommended for the fats now. So now they're saying for the fats, RGH3, they recommend 22K resistor instead of the 10K in the first video. I also have shrink tubing here because we're going to be soldering the resistor to one end of each wire and soldering the wires to the board instead of just soldering the resistor directly to the board, if that makes any sense. So you'll see there in a minute. So I got all that crap on Amazon, shrink tubing. So I have the first wire soldered down there. I'm not going to be using the diode in this. Again, that diode is optional. I just am worried about the resistor, so I'm pretty much just tuning up my RGH since the first video, since that job I did. So this is the wire. I just got, like I said, I got this stuff on Amazon, guys. It's pretty cheap for the wire, the 22K resistor. So this is what your resistor should look like when you're done soldering it, the wire on each side. And then what we're going to be doing is we're going to be putting the shrink tubing over it, just like I did there. So we're using the shrink tubing going right over the wire. And that's just going to create a little bit of a seal, so it won't bridge any connections. It's just more of a proper way to do it. Again, what I did in the first video was fine, but I'm just kind of righting my wrongs here. So this is just me, going over it with the heat gun, heating up that shrink tubing there, creating a nice electrical seal. So. Alright, and then when you're done heating up the shrink tubing, it should look something like this with your resistor underneath. And you're pretty much just going to solder that to the board, guys. The exact same points that I recommended in the first video. Again, the link to that will be down in the description. Nothing has changed as far as the points or anything, other than if you're using a fat, they recommend now 22K resistor. And I would also recommend not soldering the resistor directly to the board, but just like I did in this video here, putting a wire end on each end of the resistor, shrink tubing it, and then soldering it to the board. So, moment of truth here, firing up the Xbox 360, and I got my nice blue LEDs. And there we go, guys. We got an instant boot right away. Fires right up. Instant boot every time. Chipless RGH3 install hack in 2022. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Ask me any questions. And again, the link to the first video, the tutorial, will be down in the description. Thanks. Bye.